Welcome, everybody. This is Abacus Fish, and we are playing Hexcrawl Adventures. I'm joined by three players today. We have James,
Hey,
we have Seth,
Hey, hey.
and we have Joe.
Hello.
Now, for the viewers, if you're not familiar with what a hexcrawl is, a hexcrawl means that I have no control over what the players do per se. They have this kind of open world that they can explore. And I have a list of towns, I have a list of NPCs, I have a list of random encounters, I got maps, treasure, all sorts of junk. But the one thing I don't have is control over where the party goes. It's just kind of up to them to see where they go with their adventure. And with that said, let's meet some of these characters. We will start with James. Why don't you tell us about Guilford the Grand?
Guilford the Grand, if you were looking at him from a distance, would look like a tall, kind of scarecrowish figure with straw-like brown hair, pretty dark, and kind of, tan peasant-like features. Uh, he's got kind of narrow eyes, and he is renowned, according to him, for having gone down into the depths beneath our encampment, described soon, I'm sure, and slaying the Kraken. Now, nobody's been able to corroborate that, but it is his greatest feat so far, but he's got plenty of others that he's happy to tell you about, given the chance.
All right. And Seth, why don't you tell us about Therum Smith?
Derek Smith is very much your average looking dwarf. I would say a little past, what might be considered a teenager in dwarf years. He's average height. Looks very, he's got his beard and his red hair and his battle axe, and yeah, he's very much what you would imagine when you think of a dwarf.
All right, and Stickbeard Smith. Or Joe, why don't you tell us about Stickbeard Smith?
The Stickbeard is Therum's uncle, and Stickbeard has been with the group or with the settlement for as long as it's existed. He is the dwarven blacksmith of the community. His hair would be rared, but it is black after years of working the furnace. His skin is taut and aged, despite only being middle-aged himself. But he is good. He is good also with a battle axe, and he's a get shit done, ask questions later kind of guy. Like very goal focused, very this is what we have to do and we have to do it now kind of person.
All right. As we zoom out on the camp map there, so that we can see the town there in its entirety. There it is. Okay, great. You guys are settled there. That's the adventuring party for today. Always put that out there. Put the remaining cast always indoors. But as we start this day, it is Treaty, the 3rd of Florial, year 7932 of Cosgrove. The rain has returned, impeding movement, and seems to go as far as the horizon as your eyes can see. It's raining in the mountains to the south. It's raining in the mountain range to the east, and it looks like it's even raining on that, giant mountain miles and miles to the south. While the morning begins, a small riding party consisting of 4 riders, make a direct course for your camp. Their banner is a green base with a black trim depicting tulips waving around a sword. And they're riding towards you right now.
Well, they're probably here for Guilford the Grand. Of course, I will go out and meet them in my finery. It consists of the same clothes I wore yesterday and the day before and last month, last year.
So you just you're walking out in the rain, just getting dumped on. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Holding my head up high.
Okay. As the riders, kind of come up on you, they're not actually riding aggressively. As Stickbeard, you remember the last time knights rode up on you, they were like more like charging you guys. This seems more like a traveling to your location. As they veer off around the edge of the camp and encounter, engage with you, Guilford the Grand, as you are the one who stepped away from camp. And one of them yells, it's a woman's voice, and says, "We wish to speak to your lord, Stickbeard Smith."
Ah, yes. Well, I'm his right hand. I'm sure he'll tell you. So I will gladly bring you to him should you wish to dismount and get in out of the rain.
That would be nice. She, waves to the others and they start riding towards the giant structure. This is where I ask, Stickbeard, where are you?
In my tent, tending to tools and whatnot. Dismayed that today would probably not be the greatest day to do any sort of work. Not really sure how much of a smith I'd be able to have built, so I'm probably trying to assess. Yeah, just trying to take stock of things.
Okay, so maybe you're inside the structure, kind of milling. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess, yeah, Guilford, just like as you're leading this one night, because the other 3 riders stay behind, but the one who spoke with you, Guilford, she follows you up the steps. So, however you want to introduce this scene, but I'll just say Guilford the Grand starts walking up the stairs and
He pushes open the double doors that aren't actually there because we don't have doors.
There's a flap.
But
there's a flap.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a flap.
With both hands, he pushes at the flap as if it were double door and bursts in. This is a probably familiar sight. What is less familiar is that he doesn't immediately announce whatever great deed he's committed this day, but rather surveys the small area for looking for Stickbeard. I see you at your smithy, proto-smithy. I will stride towards it with the lady in tow as she follows me and say, "Stickbeard, the lady Tulips wishes to speak to our lord."
Huh. Now, after... Oh god, names. What was the name of our chief?
Something half giant.
Oh, are you talking about Marin Shieldheart, the town elder?
Who is no longer with us?
No, he's in a coma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. All right, so, yeah, I am he.
My
To
lord.
what do we owe the pleasure?
My lord, I am puzzled. You don't let your subjects address you with a title?
I am a lord in but name only. Our village elder is unfortunately incapacitated at the moment, so I am merely acting lord and would feel really uncomfortable to be addressed with such formalities.
Lord Regent.
Eh, it sure.
Lord Regent Smith. Uh, I have we have seen that your contributions to Nurton has given us good progress. However, the job isn't done, I'm afraid. We were able to set up. Oh, she busts out the map. Kind of puts it on your tail, like over the anvil. Yeah, old
Mm-hmm.
dramatic like. And
Service will work.
and yeah. So she points to the one red barrier over here by the runes. Am I? Yeah, I should be peening.
Mm-hmm. We see.
Okay. And
Yes, I see.
um, she points to that red mark and says, "We have successfully secured that territory up until the runes, but anything beyond is still unsecure. We have heard that the region of the Quad has the farmers have been putting up their own little efforts and have prevented northward movement." And she points to the other red mark here by the lake. Um, However, we have no idea what's going on in Nurton. We have no idea what's going on further south.
Hmm.
And when we've sent scouting party, we 3 scouting parties volunteered to look at the Nurton situation. Only half of one came back, and apparently they are setting up. They're still setting up ambushes.
That is grim. I take it. I take it you would have us try to look into Nurton.
Um, if you would have uh, you would have the thanks of the whole community of the Nook. And I know if Lord Dugney was in his right mind, you would have his thanks as well.
Good lady of the tulip. Um,
I am
Lord
no
Stickbeard.
lady. I am no lady.
Good soldier of the tulip. Uh, Lord Regent Stickbeard is one of the finest smiths our village has ever known, but alas, our smithy is in shambles due to recent events. I was wondering if perhaps we had better equipment, better metalwork, might be more useful to you. Perhaps you have someone to spare to help him build his smithy, or at least put together something more adequate than that.
Unfortunately, what remaining soldiers I have at the corridor to secure it, and are
But we don't need soldiers.
I I understand that, but what I'm saying is I'm tapped for resources.
Ah,
Though you could probably have a look around. I do know that, and she points to this cave over here. It is a big cave, a giant cave system over here, and people are still finding treasure. Perhaps you could have luck in there.
with this treasure, we could hire people together. Your smith, Lord Regent.
Or possibly find a weapon, or a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Or possibly find stone and ore to rebuild the smith with, even.
Yeah.
And I know we are stretched thin, but the more we can contain and hopefully defeat these ghouls, the more likely we are to, well, continue to survive.
Can't fight a war without being prepared.
Okay, so gonna step out of character here and meta game a little bit with you guys. The situation in the Nook is stable, unlike which it hasn't been for the last few sessions. So that's like the one thing you got going for you. So this does give you an opportunity to, um, you know, as Guilford the Grand put it, find resources. Like doing a dungeon crawl would help, or investigating a point of interest or something like that could possibly help your effort with Nerton. If you didn't want to directly confront Nerton, that's also the obvious. That's like obvious main story objective.
I'm on board with either. I was mostly hoping we could get a few hirelings to help together the but I will definitely take treasure. That's what you guys are interested in. And I would be happy to go expand the tales of my greatness by attending to the issues. East? That's the east.
Nerton is, while the situation might be stable, Nerton's still filled with skeletons. Yes.
So it's not like how it was. You have kind of decimated the population. It's more along the lines of like there are roaming parties of undead that are leading ambush attacks.
Mm. Why don't we start off looking for some treasure, and then we can, depending on how long that takes us, we could venture over and try to secure Nerton.
With any luck, we
But
could
for that,
with any luck, we could probably outfit ourselves with better weapons and armor and cross my fingers, maybe a few more people. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Maybe we get more players next weekend.
Yeah.
But
Now there is the metagaming.
hey, I'm okay with metagaming. A little.
all right. So we are in agreement.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Although,
Oh,
my lady, was there any requests that you had? Or was this
I am not a lady.
information gap?
I am not.
Pardon, Lord.
Nope.
Why not?
I am without title, my lord. I'm seeing Lord Regent.
Lord Regent, then.
no, your Lord Regent.
Good Lord.
Who's on? Who's on first?
Nobody's on first. Don't even. Did you have a request of us, or was this simply information gathering?
This was information exchange.
Okay. And cripe, I don't remember, but I'd be happy to share whatever we know. Trying to remember what we did. Last time we tried to encroach and kind of failed. Well, not failed, but saw that our chances were dim and retreated strategically. Excuse me.
After burning a blight tree.
True, we did actually take care of that. So, which they hopefully would have known. Perhaps we can. All right, cool. I am satisfied. to resources then, with any luck.
Okay, well, wherever you're gonna find your treasure. The woman at arms, as it is, um, bids you adieu. Goes back out into the rain, gets on her horse, and they ride back off. Towards west, or no, sorry, east, and you assume that they're probably going back to the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can kind of look at the map and figure out or negotiate where you guys want to go.
Okay, so she said this cave.
So, Guilford, you haven't been there, but Therum and Stickbeard have been in there. They know what's in there.
Oh, the treasure.
And goblins. Lots and lots of goblins. But yes, treasure.
If we're trying to re-sack this place, we might want to bring our orc friend.
Oh, yeah. If he's really our friend.
He's been, I mean, him and Jonathan Fairlight seem to get along just fine.
No, that's true.
Also, because none of you all speak Elvish, you're going to have to take Jonathan Fairlight with you. Otherwise, you will not be able to communicate with Vothig.
All right. So got a plan, roughly. All goblins. Preparation involves bringing in an elf, an orc. Understanding?
Jonathan Fairlight is a human. Here, I will go over their descriptions here really quick. Jonathan Fairlight is a black guy with a tall, athletic build in his mid-30s, has short black hair, a trim goatee, friendly brown eyes, and wears a wool cap, poncho, rugged leather boots. And Vothig is a green guy with hulking muscular form, except for a giant beer gut, and stands nearly 7 feet tall, has no hair, solid black eyes that glow red in darkness, pointy ears, shark teeth, and wears a hooded robe and cloak so the sunlight doesn't blind him, and also to not bother the other refugees. Because, yeah, his appearance is semi-horrifying. But as it happens, they're both Jonathan Fairlight and Vothig are hanging out inside, just kind of chatting.
Oh, I don't know these fellows that well, so keep them toward region.
Fair enough. Did we?
Hmm?
I'm trying to consult my notes.
Mm.
Oh wait, no. Actually, Therum. I'm sorry, Therum and Stickbeard. You can talk to Vothig.
In Goblin.
In Goblin, yeah.
He hates it.
Oh, dwarves no goblin, huh?
Yeah, or at least mine does.
Yeah, dwarves and goblins have a long history with each other, and it's not good. Like, dwarves naturally hate goblins, and goblins naturally hate dwarves.
So, Vothic. Write that name down. Can't believe I hadn't yet. But I'll just approach Vothic then. And in Goblin, be like, Vothik, it's me.
He turns and gives you a hard look. Well, actually, no. It's just his hood, but like his glowing red eyes are pointed right at you.
You need to teach me you need to teach me where a language that won't make you angry.
This crappy language will work for now. What do you want?
Did we ever take you to Describes Cave vaguely?
Yes. Once you guys blew it up. I was there for the explosion. It was pretty cool.
Want to head back and crush some goblin skulls?
Oh, yeah, do I?
We could use your strength.
And then Jonathan Fairlight asks Vothig something in Orcish, and then Vothig talks to Jonathan back in Orcish, and then Jonathan turns to you, Stickbeard, and says in common, "Well, if you guys are going anywhere, do you need anything? My shop's always open."
Feel like I'm pretty stocked up.
I would like torches. Like, at least one for each of us, and maybe a couple spare that'll hold on to myself.
Okay, well, Jonathan Fairlight, he's like, "Come on over," and, goes to the edge of the camp where his two horses, Bunny and Clydesdale, are.
So it would be one each for all of us. Actually, yeah, two each. Just two each for the four of us.
I do have a couple of oil flasks left over from.
Those
I
will
have a
come in
bunch
handy.
too.
Do you already have torches?
Oh no, I don't have.
I have a
torches.
lantern.
Ooh, okay. Nah. Then only 6. I don't have any light sources at all, so and like, this sounds like the kind of place where extra spare light sources would be handy. But otherwise, I think I'm good.
The torches.
Okay, just make sure you either update the hall's total or your personal total and spend the money. And then also look through your magic items. Make sure you...
I am still borrowing the Ring of Fire Resistance, if that's...
That is fine.
All right.
I'd like to borrow the Ring of Invisibility from whichever halfling has it right now.
You will probably need to sweet talk them out of it, but I'm sure they'll let you after a while.
After a while.
In that case, I will buy some booze from Jonathan Fairlight.
Booze?
Yep, should help with the sweet talking.
Okay. Do they have like I guess just like a water skin's like 1 gold?
Wineskin.
Wineskin. Oh, perfect.
There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. That's easy. I'm taking it out of my personal gold. The torches.
Okay.
And I hand 2 to Vothic, and I hand 2 to Therum.
All right. Two. Torch. How much do they weigh a piece?
Nothing.
Nothing. Very little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
adventuring gear doesn't weigh anything. It's weird.
Yeah. I just see the cost. That's it.
Which means you could have like 100 10-foot poles just stacked on you, and somehow it just doesn't weigh anything.
I thought that's what you call the portable fence.
Yeah, pretty much.
So back into character. Does Vathek have a weapon?
His fists. He
All
seems
right.
to do pretty good damage with just his fists.
Fair enough. Will not push.
Okay, so you guys go to the cave area. Why don't you calculate the distance? Add 5 minutes per hex because it's raining.
Say 5 minutes.
5 minutes per hex, yeah, because it's raining. Plus all
Which
the
cave?
other modifiers. This cave right here.
Oh, this one.
Wait.
Oh.
So, which of these encampments is ours again?
That one.
Okay. We go through this one. Oh,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. This is a village, I think.
Yeah.
So if we did like
It looks like 20 minutes.
like that.
Yep.
So it's 15 minutes per hex normally, but plus 5 because you are not moving on a road. So
Oh,
20,
plus 5. Okay.
yeah.
I thought you were saying 5 minutes per hex. That sounded way quick.
You just
Okay,
yeah.
so instead it is an hour and 20 minutes.
But there's also 2 elevation changes. So that's another 5 minutes, so another 10 minutes. Oh, and another elevation change. That's another 5, so 15 minutes on elevation change. So was that hour 35? Walking in the rain, hour and 35. Yeah, Lucky just huffs. She is not happy as the rain just pours on her. She sometimes.
Come on, girl. Little rain never hurt you.
But yeah, you guys are effectively drenched.
At least we're going to a cave. We take shelter in this. What is this, a hamlet?
That is a small town known as Maurice's Reach.
Mm.
You can if you want. Like, I mean, it's up to you guys. You could visit the you know if you wanted to visit the tavern.
I would like to visit the tavern, dry off, and then continue our journey.
Aye.
Sounds good to me.
So let's make it an even 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours. Let's go, and I'm gonna switch map to Maurice's Reach. And everything is labeled because one player decided to label everything. It's nice of him. But this is Maurice's Reach. As you enter Maurice's Reach, Maurice's Reach has this wooden fence that kind of makes a C shape around the town center. There are a few cabins outside of the wall, but not many. There are more uh, uh, cabins just inside the wall. But as you get to the opening of the C shape of this wooden wall, you see a series of people in. Oh man, I'm totally blanking on their name. You know that thing where your head and hands are locked in a wooden block? What is that called?
So,
Oh, the pillory
Pillory. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or
There,
the stocks? No,
there was a
stockade?
stockade.
I don't know. Anyways, it's yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. Basically, they're affixed to a wooden block and they can't move. And yeah,
Yep, it's a stocks.
stocks. Okay, yeah. So there are at least 6 or 7 people in stocks just by the opening, and they're guards. And as you walk towards the town, they stop you. And again, like every rain is just pouring down. Um, and a man at arms in a gambeson, skull cap, um, wooden shield, and spear approaches you and says, "What business you have in Maurice's Reach?"
Yeah,
He says-
business with the tavern.
Okay, move along.
What are these people in for?
Please move along.
Let's be on our way.
Don't want to get caught up in whatever they're doing.
We go to the tavern.
Okay, so you guys go to the tavern, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys walk inside. The ground is very muddy. As you approach, less muddy so where the road gutters are, because like imagine that in this city that there are like these system of trenches that they had to let the water run through so the road wouldn't get swamped. So yeah, once you get into the city center, basically the lighter brown patch and the less reddish patch, that is where it's not as bad. But up until that point, it was pretty muddy walking towards here. And anyways, so yeah, everything is labeled. I assume you guys are going to the tavern. Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. And okay, let me get my search my mental palace. You walk in like out of the rain after by the stables, walking by the stables, there's a little hitching post for you to put Lucky up.
It covered.
Let me look at the map here. Ooh. I will say that yeah, no, there is a covered area where all the animals are kind of crowded in. Like most of the stable, like if you see it, is kind of open to the air. But I will say that there is a part of it that is covered. And yeah, so like all the goats are kind of, and some horses are kind of crowded in there. And Lucky crowds in with them too. And you guys walk around towards the hospital, take a left, go into the tavern. There's an old Sweeney sign with a the old Sweeney sign that if you're a Skyrim character, you bonk with your head.
Hmm.
I know how it works. And I'm rendering.
Is a computer is rendering or is a Cliff is rendering.
Cliff is rendering.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yes. Have that, and then okay. So this is the Coin Belt Tavern. And the sign is like a little purse on a belt. The Coin Belt. And it's a Sweeney sign. You guys basically kind of walk under that, and there's this awning. I assume like you shake off. I don't know. Like, are you guys wearing anything for the rain, or are you just wearing your like normal everyday gear?
I
I
don't
wanted
think
a cloak.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys shake off your cloaks.
Yeah. We're not stupid.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
Not in that particular fashion.
you come in and you smell boiled oats, and some kind of soup. And you walk in. There is a older looking lady, probably in her late 60s. Stout, a short woman, stout, blue eyes, white hair. Who's got wears an apron and a gown with stains on her dress and on her rolled up sleeves. And her hands look pretty calloused. And her face very sunburnt.
Your cheapest gruel, ma'am.
Coming right up. Go ahead, have a seat. Come out of the rain. Glad to have some customers. Yeah,
Always nice to see a fresh face.
You do notice walking in here, there are just only a few others. It seems pretty empty. Taverns typically don't necessarily fill up to the evening, but it seems kind of slow for like a breakfast time. Though then again, you guys haven't frequented this location enough. I think you've only been here once before, so you have no idea. Oh yeah, by the way, as you're walking around the streets, there are soldiers everywhere, and the soldiers have a yes, their herald is a red with a gold trim. It depicts a jeweled chalice pouring water onto a rose bush. This is, of course, Vargas. And there's Vargas soldiers on almost every street corner.
I'm gonna come in close after I ordered food. Hey, what's up with all the soldiers on the stockades?
Oh, well, they raised the prices of grain, and that has a lot of the goat farmers here spooked. And they made some trouble for the Farmers Guild in town. And Lady Vargas had to send some troops in to keep the peace.
Rough.
But all these rather than east is what it is. They raised the price of grain. How's the gruel?
Oh, I'll be fine. I have enough overhead. I'll be fine for now. But I've been hearing these rumors about how the farmers stopped working in the quad now to prevent the undead from reaching the north. That's probably gonna set the price of grain up more. She kind of shakes her head, but let's just get through today, right?
Eat. I guess we wait for food, and if there's a fire going, we'll sit around it. I'm walking for, I think, an hour now. try and get both ourselves and our cloaks. Or I will try and get myself and my cloak as dry as possible before we head out again.
Okay, so I'll say that this whole thing. Well, 2 hours. Let's do 2.5 hours. Otherwise, it's you guys like kind of speed eating. But you guys spend at least an hour there, or close to an hour there. That's 2.5 hours. So yeah, you have your gruel. Oh, by the way, that's going to be the gruel was all you ordered.
Well, we got plenty of water, so don't order that.
But you didn't like order beer or nothing.
No.
Oh, okay, okay. So
We're working.
then, I would say for the three of you, 6 copper.
I'll pay. I've got it open. Copper is it was 94. Changed with a gold piece.
Yeah, 100 copper is a gold piece. 10 copper is a silver.
Wow. Those copper now weigh more than my 110-foot poles.
Yeah, yeah, right. It
Mhm.
there's more weight in your coins. Yeah, yeah. Is what it is.
Right.
Is
I guess we set off.
all right. Guys, go back to the overhead map. And you guys enter. Yeah, so it's like 20 more or yeah, 20 more minutes walking through the rain. So you start getting soaked again, but then start entering the ravines and can kind of find a dry. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Huge continuity thing. What did you do with Vothig when you went into town? There's no way you can go into town with Vothig. There's just no way.
Not
It
even
was
if
there.
we
So
expertly disguise him.
No, no.
Shite.
we'll tell him we'll meet him there in a few minutes.
Okay. So actually, in that case, why don't all of y'all make a wisdom check?
Oh, okay. We all fail.
Great plan.
Ah,
Hey, okay.
Saved.
As
saved.
as you approach the cave systems, and you're kind of like, Vothig, you around here or whatever? He tries to sneak up on all of you, but Stickbeard, you're able to kind of like turn around and just as he's about to ambush you. He's like, haha, almost got you.
Trying too hard.
So, you guys done doing whatever it was that took you an hour?
That's our very important meeting concluded, and we are ready under some goblins.
All right. Well, there's a few entrances to go. There's the way I was chained up. Could go through there. There's the alternative way. Though it might be damaged since you exploded. Up to you.
I'll defer to you two since I haven't been here before.
Say those again?
So, just going back, there is the main or the supposedly the first entrance
Yeah.
where Vothig was chained up. You went through there. You know that if you go to, I believe yes, if you go to the left, you will go to the main goblin area, or where you guys you saw this giant ruined corridor, and you heard a whole bunch of goblin voices down that way. You decided not to go further and retreat. Then you decided to go on the passageway to the right after the first entrance. That led to what looked like a collapsed, like part of it was collapsed, but there was this kind of residential wing of some kind of underground fortress, and there were ghouls in there, and Robert Shieldheart got paralyzed a lot.
Uh,
And that was one entrance. The other entrance is what Vothig showed you. It's kind of like across. There are like parts of this cave system still connect to the coast, so like seawater pools up in here. But across a giant pool of seawater, there is another entrance. You guys went down there. There was another ruined passageway where you could have gone one of two ways. You decided not to go that way. Instead, you found a secret entrance that led you right into the middle of this giant ruined corridor. And in the middle of it was a stash of explosives. And you blew it all up, you maniacs.
no. Yes.
So, what's your conclusion? Where are we going? Lead the way.
I say that.
You
Let's
you
go with
could
this.
you could also try and find another entrance. This is a giant cave system. There's lots of nooks and crannies.
Hey, Vathek, do you know of another entrance?
Only the one I was guarding and the one I showed you.
All right, well, let's try going in, see what happens.
Let's take that second entrance, the one, the run around where we made explosions happen.
Oh, okay.
It's just
All right.
All right. Let's go in, get our
Rendering.
spelunking on.
Rendering.
get her done.
Buffering. 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 This is you guys shimmying through a narrow pass so the map can load. Okay, so you guys aren't exactly in that position of the map. You are kind of like off stage a little bit across on the other side of the pool of water, but looking over from that pool of water,
Ooh.
you can see some goblin activity. You can see them watching the entrance like they were the last time. You're not sure if there are more.
Hmm.
Did you want me to find out, Lord Regent?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to slip on the ring of invisibility.
Okay.
Here.
Why don't you make a move silently check? Hold on. So you are walking, and when you get just to the go ahead and move your token. Can you move your token? Cool.
Yep.
Go ahead and put him at the coastline. But it's kind of the thing where you're moving pretty silently, even though that guys, you can see his impression in the water. Like he's invisible, but you know the water moving around him is visible. Um, but he's moving relatively silently up until you go and you get out of the water. You just kind of get out a little too fast and make this splash sound. And you wait for a little minute because you're like, I'm pretty sure that would have alerted anybody. But nobody reacts after a few minutes.
Huh.
Oh, also, it is raining, so. Huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we're not in the cave yet.
Right. But I'm not saying that your invisibility is completely useless, but like depending on how you move through the rain, you're pretty visible.
All right. I'm going to kind of stand here for a little bit, and I'm going to come back up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lord Regent, I did my best. There's definitely 3 goblins, and beyond that are danger lurks.
We can take 3 goblins.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. I got my sling handy. I'm going to move up closer.
Vothig shouts to you guys, I'm tired of waiting, and then screams something in Orcish, and just starts splashing through the water. Gets about here. That gets the goblin's attention.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, this is fine.
Oh, yeah.
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 I knock my bow and get ready
Back
to
him. Yeah, we back him up.
Yep. I'm going to wander up here. That's 40 feet, I think.
You
Is
move.
that-
Okay.
It's you have to use 2 movement points for one, because it's
Oh.
you're wading through the water.
Oh. I see. Okay, well then I only move a little bit closer. And then, but my sling still is normal. All right, so I fire my sling at this guy back here. My sling still doesn't have a penalty for 70 feet.
I gave you a window for your sling.
Thank you. Although I'm gonna miss anyway.
I
Can I take
tried.
a shot?
Go ahead, take a shot. And that is a miss.
How much action is it to change weapons?
That's a move action.
It's a move. Okay, then I do nothing.
Okay, rolling ish.
I'll take the first one. If I can find it. There it is. Oh, snap.
You go first.
It gestured towards Vothic.
Wait, what about Vothig?
I gesture towards him. I
He's taking the lead.
metagaming. Let Vothic go. I'm going to follow him.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he's okay. Then he continues his murderous run
Also, this allows me to keep an eye on him.
to the coast. And yeah, he gets about that far. Again, he's splashing through the water too, so his movement is impeded. And the goblins are just staying in place and they're readying their slings.
Shoot the closest goblin, the closest to the left at least. Nope. I'm gonna move back because I just remembered that longbows have better range.
Okay. Where are we at? So I saw that Guilford went.
I've moved, and
So
I think that's all I can do because we're still waiting.
oh wait, Therum?
Ah, I need to move up. Sorry. I'll take another shot. Still more than short range, though. Yeah. Hey!
Still a miss.
Ah!
Okay. They go and they attack Vothig as the biggest threat. Actually, only one of them can attack Vothig. The other two will attack you, Therum.
Oh, gosh.
What is your armor class, Therum?
12.
12? Miss and a miss.
Yes.
And then one for Vothig. Ooh. Uh-oh. And Vothig dies. No.
Damn. Ouch.
No, but Vothig does get beamed right between the eyes. It's a pretty good hit. And there's like blood immediately seeping between his eyes. The goblin,
Oh, good lord.
yeah, that goblin got a real lucky strike. And now we roll an ish.
Therum, you do it.
Roll an ish. Hey,
What do you know? You go first.
all right. I am going to. Let's see. Where's my ruler? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. I'm not going to get too much closer to this guy. I'm just going to get in short range. That way I can be 40 feet. Okay, so sling. Short range is +1, right?
Right.
So threshold modifier 1. Ah,
That is a miss. Anybody else want to go?
I will take a shot. Team range. Nope.
Ring. Cool.
Same thing I rolled last time.
Yeah, you've been rolling nothing but 9s. What's going on?
We'll go there. So, putting myself in between that goblin and Vothic. But there's any sort of like a rush down move, is there?
a rush down?
Like either a charge or
Oh,
Requires a horse.
Yeah. Charge usually requires a horse.
okay, fair. Then yeah, I will. I'm. I was 2 hexes away from actually like engaging, so I'm just going to put myself there and be ready.
You can.
And I'm still what?
Yeah. Did you spend both your move actions or both your
No,
actions?
not just the one.
Oh, I mean, you could spend if you wanted to run up there if you wanted.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm still holding on to my axe.
Okay, yeah.
I would rather not switch to a melee or a ranged weapon.
Okay.
No offense.
Yeah.
no, I'm very offended, Joe.
You're always offended. I can't help but offend you.
Throw your
You-
axe.
I wish I could.
Vothig.
Fucking
1,
cool.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. So Vothig goes up here and just barely makes it so he can swing. And that goblin is dead.
Oh, finally.
So glad you made it to him.
Hold on. Let me check something. Um. All right, so they go. One comes out of the woodwork over here. One comes out of the woodwork over here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're fine.
Oh, no, yeah.
This is nothing.
The one to Vothig's left tries to attack Vothig and hits. But it's just a grazing wound. It's not as it's kind of like a quick little slash to his side. Doesn't seem to affect Vothig that much. And then the other two shoot at you, Therum. And what is yours? Your
12.
armor 12.
Yeah.
Okay, you do get hit.
No.
Take 2 damage as a sling bullet hits you square in the chest.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Now roll an ish.
Whose turn is it? Or are we starting over?
I think it's Guilford's turn.
Guilford the Grand.
All right, that's done. That.
Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was off. Ha ha ha. They go first.
That's unfortunate.
To attack Vothig. Neither hit. One attacks Stickbeard. Stickbeard, I assume your AC is higher than 12?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Only 14. Yeah,
Oh.
because I don't have a shield, but still 14.
Only 14. Okay. And then to again try to fire at you, Therum. Two misses.
Yes.
Oh wow, they all missed that round. Okay. So yeah, you guys get to go.
I'll shoot the one I've been shooting at. I think he might. See how close he is. Ah, perfect. One.
All right.
Okay, that injures him, but he is still kicking.
I take it that this thing right here is oh, wait. How do I? This thing right here is an obstruction, rock obstruction.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So this goblin can't hit me.
Oh, but he totally did shoot at you though this turn. So that is
Oh, okay.
kind of an overlook on my end.
Okay.
But either
Anyway.
way, it was a miss. So
Anyway, this dude's 40 feet away from me, so I'm gonna fire at him. He's +1. All right. Blah. It's a miss, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody? So Guilford went. Therum. Stickbeard.
Using my battle axe, so I'm going last. Or no. No, we don't have the initiative. So yeah, so fudge. Yeah.
Yep.
So this guy. Wham.
That is a miss.
Oof.
Vothig attacks. He also misses. Okay, new inish.
Get away, Lord Regent.
Did everybody get that? I got a weird error from D20.
Oh yeah,
showed-
that's fine.
Oh yeah,
we got it.
Okay, cool.
And believe it or not, you guys won initiative there.
I'm gonna shoot that guy again.
Wow. Yeah, that kills him. And Therum.
All right. Now I'm going to move here and fire at this guy.
Okay, give me a roll.
All right.
And that is a
Please tell me-
miss.
No.
Oh, wait, did you include the +1 from short range?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did the threshold modifier 1, right? Is that
Oh.
that's
Yep. Okay.
oh.
Had you forgotten it, you would have hit, but no, that you missed. Just missed. Tricky little goblins is.
They are.
Oh yeah, I should be doing goblin sounds while you guys are attacking the goblins. So yeah, the goblins are like dwarves. What are dwarves doing in here? Get out of here, you ugly creatures! Your beards are gross.
Oh, now I'm mad. But I'm still going last, so
Oh right. So Vothic will attack, and he hits, and he gets one. When that happens, hold on. Oop. So it's their action. This one tries to run away. The one you're approaching, Therum, he scurries away around the corner. And the one you're dealing with, Stickbeard, tries to run away. So go ahead and make an opportunity of attack. And just as he turns and runs, you... Well, I mean, what do you do? But like, what do you do with the axe? Come on, talk us through it.
um, and and that's a bit of an oh no you don't, and I like try and swing overhead and catch like his shoulder as he's running away to jerk him back into the fight.
Okay.
I'm not sure how much of his body I disassembled with that one, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, no, that's you killed. Yeah, but okay, so you just kind of like cleave his rib cage in two.
Oh jeez, don't know my own strength.
Yeah, and you pull him in, and he fights only for a minute before just falling limp. But this one right here, the one remaining alive, still's in the fight and says, "No, come on, you guys, don't run away. We got this." And he misses Vothic. Okay. Now, Stickbeard, you actually get to go because that was your opportunity of attack. Now you get your action.
Oh.
Step over this poor sack's body, and I go for that one. Although, okay, is this flat ground? Because the background makes it look like we're climbing over a rock.
It's like uneven terrain, but mostly
Okay.
flat enough.
Do I take any sort of penalty for moving 10 feet over a dead body through uneven terrain?
No, it's a short distance.
Okie dokie. Then I do so, and I come crashing down on this guy's head. Please roll good.
And you miss.
Woof.
Okay. Everybody roll an ish.
I did it last time.
So Therimer Guilford.
So I'm going to step out over here.
I think we need to initiify.
They go first and tries to attack
Oh,
this
I guess
time.
I'm over here.
So this time, after missing with the axe, the goblin's like, I don't care. I'll kill you all myself. And he misses you, Stickbeard.
Try again next time. Try better next time.
I'll cut that ugly beard off your face.
Sounds a lot like Marty.
Ugly. Oh, now I'm mad. Come over here. It's like, come over here, you little shit.
Okay, so yeah, guys, they went first. I rolled his attack. There's only, this one has completely ran away at this point. Like on their initiative, that one that you saw turn the corner, Therum, is completely gone.
Perfect. Taking a shot. Nope.
What is with you and nines? What roll 20? What you're supposed to be random.
Coming over here.
I'm gonna get 9.
All right. Come on, Sling. Actually do something this time. Oh, hey. All right.
Okay, you hit him, and he's damaged. Not dead, but damaged. And I'm going to make another check here. Oh, yeah, no, he's like, he drops his weapons. He's like, oh, no, please, have mercy. Please. I didn't mean anything by it. Yeah, dwarves are all right.
What the hell?
I like to think that you swing your axe and you completely miss, but it like strikes the ground really hard and it causes the wounded goblin to fall over and the back of his head hits a rock.
Sure. Sure. Anything to save me from this disgrace.
Hey, you can fail upwards. It can happen.
If-
Votha gives you kind of a confused look like, did that just happen?
Hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And speaking of gift horses, we might want to grab our horse from the water. And speaking of horses in the water, I need to step away for a moment. I'll be right back.
All right.
Like, so where's the cave entrance?
A little bit to the north.
Might try the scouting thing again. Once I'm in the cave, I should be out of the rain. So I'm gonna slip on the ring of invisibility again. Try this again. Into the cave.
Okay, you should wait, can you not move to the
I
west?
can move. Oh, there.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you so there are two entrances, one to the left, one to the right. The one to the right is the one Brock Halfgiant discovered. The one to the left
Okay.
is the one you guys didn't go through. This was the intended way. You notice a short spear and a buckler dropped to the ground near the entrance.
I'll ignore it for now. Okay. Doesn't look like. What is this?
So, yeah, that is a hole that goes into a ruined hallway. So yeah, the water's dripping down, and the light, the daylight coming in. You can see that the ruined construction is very similar to the ruins you are staying in.
Hmm.
This could have been some kind of underground irrigation canal system of some kind, not necessarily sure, but it looks old, but it's of that superior craftsmanship that the ruins that you guys have been squatting in have.
Well, that sounds promising for treasure. You guys want to? You guys can go. There's no goblins here. Come up.
Yeah.
You want to do a little spelunking?
Sure. Let's go.
Anybody have a rope?
I do. And I get out my rope.
Okay, you guys kind of open. Actually, the entrance was partially open.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So you open it. Give me a hear noise check.
Ugh.
Is that listen at doors?
Yes, hear noise, listen at doors, same check. Sorry. And Theron. Theron, listen at doors.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Huh? Bah.
Okay.
Right? Clearly, it's empty. So, LA4.
So you find yourself facing a hallway underground. I assume. Oh yeah, because of your lack of night vision, you have some kind of light source down here.
Hmm.
Oh, you mean these torches that I picked up? Gasp.
Exactly. Okay. Well, so here's the thing. If you have a torch, then that means you can't have you basically have one hand holding a torch and one hand holding your weapon. Uh, you would have to say drop your torch to use your bow. But I could see you being able to use a sling and a torch. But yeah, you'll just have to consider that, James, if that's what you're using as a torch. The
Well,
alternative
my
is
hope is that somebody else will hold the torch because I wanted to stay invisible.
I
It is
see.
a lot less effective if I'm holding a
I
torch.
will hold a torch because I have a sling.
Okay. All right. You find your guys in a hallway. You roll wisdom.
Roll wisdom.
Yes,
Everybody or just Therum?
everybody.
Right.
So you guys are looking around this hallway, and there are damp puddles from the rain. But then you look, kind of trailing off the damp puddles, and you see, fresh, wet goblin footprints leading down one way, kind of northwest relative to your location, looks it. Um, while the other half of the hallway is not as wet. It does have some water pooling up, but it could just be from the rain falling into the hole.
Hmm.
I think down we go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, wait. What I'm saying is, so you're down in this hallway. One pass, and it's raining on you, and there's water. One edge on the hallway has wet footprints leading to it. The other one does not. Which of the two?
Oh, the footprints.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
kidding?
Yeah.
Well, okay. No, we could have said something and I should have been paying more attention. But yes, I would like to follow Le Footprints.
Okay.
All right.
The footprints.
Yes. Just to be silly.
All right. As you guys go through, there's some shimmying going on. So hold on as you shimmy through a narrow pass and the map renders.
All right. Follow the footprint.
What are you doing with the horse?
Oh, I assumed we tied Lucky up outside.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't think Lucky's a fan of um,
Spelunking.
spelunking. Yeah.
Okay, you guys enter the ruined hallway. It immediately collapses. Yeah, just kind of falls into rubble into a natural cave structure. And you walk through that a little bit. You do see wet footprints that start drying up as it walks through a passageway that goes uphill, up a slope before turning, and there is a door connected to a hallway. It looks like, part of a structure is just kind of crashed into this cave. And there's the door, and the door is shut. It is a stone door.
Hmm. Oh,
Mm.
I'm going to assume that we need to open this to continue.
Are there
So I'm
handles
going to.
or a way to open the door?
Uh, Go ahead and give me an intelligence check. James, you could do a disarm traps, detect traps. Okay. Neither of you see any kind of device from the outside, which leads you to believe that whatever uh, opens this door, it must be handled remotely, or it's on the other side of the door, like inside. But there's no discernible way. You're pretty. The two dwarves, you guys looking it over, you're like, no, there's the whatever mechanism opens this door is somewhere else. And Guilford, you are unable to kind of recognize any secret mechanism or anything. and reach a similar conclusion to the dwarves. Everybody make a listen at door check.
Listen at door. Ah.
Okay. So, your guys' inspection of the door took 10 minutes.
God damn.
Yeah, you guys are at like nearly 3 hours of time. You have 9 hours of daylight left. Just putting that out there. You can try again, Guilford, to look over the door, but that's going to take another 10 minutes.
Is mine waiting?
No, let's go. Can Fothic, can you help him?
I don't know how these things work. These goblins have all sorts of trickery.
Can't fault you for that.
Well, I could try to strong arm the door.
You want to try that?
Sure.
Okay, so there's, I forget, what is it? Force open door? Isn't that it?
Open stuck
Open
door.
stuck door.
Yep, that's it. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, after being like, there's no discernible way outside, Therum, you just kind of slip your fingers under the door. It hurts, but you're able to just kind of tough it out. You get in a squatting position, and yeah, you just immediately just start lifting it up. You can like feel some kind of tension breaking as you lift it up. Something is trying to catch the door to keep it closed, but it's just breaking and breaking. As that happens, you hear a whole bunch of, oh no, they're getting through the door. Everybody run, save yourselves. The dwarves are invading.
I feel like I'm getting credit for.
And now we switch scenes where you guys like open the door and after pushing it a ways, it doesn't go any further. Vothig kind of has to duck down to get through the door, but he can manage. But yeah, as you lift the door, it's now stuck.
Stuck open?
Yeah, it's stuck open, and you're looking over, and there does appear to be a lever, but it's no longer plumb with its base. It looks dented and broken a little bit.
All right, so we advance down this hallway.
I think so.
Kind of a fancy hallway.
Yeah, it's
Go.
move slowly, guys. So
Do we have our torches out now? Is that why we have this metal light?
yes, but
Okay.
the blue light is Therum and
Night vision?
yeah.
Oh, did we switch maps? Let's see here.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Okay. My computer sucks.
Okay, hold up, everybody, for a second. Okay. Yeah, I guess like as you guys are going to advance through this hallway, just do so slowly.
Hooray, arrow keys. I see one. Well, I don't see one.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're night vision. Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you pause and you see 2. So this is where initiative begins.
All right.
So I guess yeah, whoever hasn't rolled an ish, roll an ish.
What's the last one? Last one looks like it was Guilford, so I shall. Wait,
I'll go for it.
go for it.
I don't think I have. All right.
They go first.
Excuse me. Yeesh.
I am making measurements. Hold on. Secret measurements.
Secret
I'm
measurements.
at the ring of invisibility active.
Then why are you taking point? You're the great Guilford. Or you're
I can't
Guilford the
see.
Grand. God damn it, Guilford.
For all you know, I am taking point. Way up here. Throwing my voice behind you.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so like it's hard to tell how many there are, but sling bullets definitely coming from the 2 that you can see, Therum and Stickbeard, and like a bunch from down the hall towards the east. Yeah, like just a bunch of sling bullets fly your way.
Oh, lovely.
Um 2 whiz by your ear, Therum, but and like several others miss, kind of go in different directions. Oh, Vothig is. I'll put Vothig up here. Yeah. So yeah, 2 whiz by yours specifically, Therum, and then like several other miss, but 2 bounce right off Stickbeard. One in the shoulder, the other in the gut. Take a total of 5 damage. And now it is your guys' turn.
Wait, I take 5 damage?
No, me.
Oh.
Somehow I ended up with higher HP than max HP?
You.
I don't know. Whatever. Fixed. But, alright, cool. Those little bastards are smart. And going last again, still.
Well, it doesn't really matter because they won initiative. You're all going last, so
Hooray.
yeah, do whatever order you guys want to do.
Well, I guess I'm gonna take a swing of a battle axe at this guy. Rush over.
It's the best you can do at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it also gets me out of the hallway. All right.
Wait, I gotta change one small detail. Everybody hold still. Hold on. I just noticed that Guilford is projecting light when he specifically said he wasn't, and that.
Okay.
And
I am taking a swing at this goblin. Woo!
that's a kill.
Rushing this guy, giving him the old axe. Ooh.
And that is a miss. Okay. And just so you know, Guilford, if you attack, then your invisibility drops.
This guy's still alive, right? What about this?
Yeah. Oh, let me update him. There. Updated now.
Sneak up on this guy and I've gotten behind him.
Yeah, you'll get your sneak attack. I mean, you're dropping invisibility for this, so it's effectively a sneak attack. So give yourself a +4.
Right. Board.
And that's a kill.
Gonna be 12 damage.
Yeah, that's an abs. Well, I mean, okay. Explain how you do it. This goblin and Stickbeard are fending off of each other. Goblin is skittering something. You're not sure what.
Right. Nobody really saw it happen, but as Guilford appears before the goblin, he says, "I think you dropped this," and is holding one of the goblin's internal organs. Camera pans down and sees the goblin has a sword through its stomach.
Nice, nice.
It's still around.
Oh, Vothig gets to
Vothig.
go, but then yeah, you guys should roll an ish.
I can't do it this time.
I'll do. Excuse me. Don't know if the mic picked that up.
It did. But you guys go first.
All right.
Oh, right. Vothig. Vothig runs into the distance, and you can hear. Hold on. What do you hear? Yes, you hear the skull crunching of something in the darkness as he just, whooshes by you. Run. And yeah, you hear bones crunching.
Oh, goody.
All right. Well, I run after him. There's 20 feet.
You can run at normal movement. There's like no rough terrain or waiting in water or anything like
Oh
that.
no, I was just measuring my. There's another 20 feet.
Well,
Okay.
that and it's dark.
It's dark. I was just measuring because I was going around a corner, so I wanted to make sure I did. Anyway.
Okay, well, I need to follow the light source, or I'm going to be blind. Am I trapped in a wall? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. You just got stuck in the door.
I'm going to activate my ring of invisibility, which I assume takes my action. I'm going to
Yes.
move here. Eat. All that good.
Okay. Oh, in Therum, that's as far as you moved?
That was 40 feet.
Yep. Are you doing there is a goblin like right there. Was there anything you were going to do?
Well, I can't reach him with my battle axe. I don't think.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're using your battle axe. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I hadn't switched weapons.
Oh, then you should be going at the same initiative that Stickbeard is going. So why don't you? So technically, you should be. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll ignore it for now. But next round, keep that in mind.
Okay.
I am just running.
All right. The goblins go. Oh, Vothig goes again. Vothig's gonna go right here and attack. And he misses. Come back here, you little pipsqueak. And now the goblins go. Goblin has a sling, changes weapons to a knife, tries to stab.
He's got a
misses.
knife.
Run for it.
3 shots whiz by. 1 misses Therum. 1 misses Vothig. And another one misses you, Therum.
Oh, good.
And now roll initiative. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, slow guys already took their actions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. As we messed
So
up.
now, Guilford the Grand. There you go. Awesome.
You go first.
Oh, right. You guys both have battle axes.
Mm-hmm. This time around, yeah, I'm not using my sling now.
So I'll see what Vothig does.
Vothig attacks. And he misses.
Guess I will stab this guy. Oh,
And that is a miss.
I do 8 damage.
Did you add the +4 to your attack or not?
Yep, there it is. I rolled a 5.
Wow. Okay, then. You drop your initiative, but the goblin just sees your blade move at the last minute and dodges. Okay, that was theirs, so now the goblins go. Goblin attacks. Will actually attack you, Guilford. scared by you,
Yep.
and misses. And then 3 more shots ring out. One misses, but one hits Vothig and one hits you, Therum.
Oof.
Take 1 damage.
Whew.
Vothig takes another hit. He's taken multiple wounds. At this point, Vothig is starting to kind of breathe heavy. You know, he looks a little beaten. Looks a little bruised. Though the biggest bump is the first one, the one that got him right between the eyes. Like, there's a big old goose bump where that is.
Hmm.
Okay, slow guys.
You want to run up front with me? I see 2 goblins right up there.
We still got this live one back here.
I don't know.
Actually, yeah, yeah, sure. I will cover you. Hopefully, Vothic and Guilford can handle this one chump back here.
Yeah, because you can make it up to this guy, and I can make it to this other guy. That's what like. Head over here. Take a whack at this guy.
Two, three, four, five, six.
That is a miss.
Oh.
Same dude.
And that kills him. So 2 dwarves just run up right on. It's like this goblin's worst nightmare. It's like dwarves coming in and just like, yeah. No, please. Ah!
Not the face. Anything but the face.
Beautiful face.
All right. Rolling ish.
I think that's you.
Sure.
There.
I'll go.
Ooh.
They go first.
Ah.
They drop their weapons and they run through.
Oh.
They run through this door and they run through the darkened door towards the east.
Fuck this shit. We're out.
This other one though, still fighting. He's like, "No, don't lose hope. King Scratch will save us. We have to keep fighting for his sake." And he misses. Okay, it's your guys' action.
I guess, do we run further in pursuing them?
They're probably cowering behind their doors. I think we can go back. Yeah, we can. Let's take care of this schmuck. So I double back and give him the old axe.
Yeah.
And that ends him.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I can see again.
Everybody make a hear noise check.
Listen at door. I guess we do not hear any noise.
No, you guys are fine. At this stage, it seems like you have run off the goblins.
So
You can search these corridors. You can follow the goblins, chase them wherever they went. But this does look like a ruined court. Like the brickwork is there. Like there are equal stone doors. However, these stone doors appear to have handles.
I figured this door would be a good place to start as any.
Okay, open the door. You should just be able to click it open.
Could my team assemble around me? And also Vothic, do we need to like patch him up?
They're sling stones. They probably didn't penetrate.
Yeah, no, basically what I'm saying is like he's starting to get around 50% HP. So you might not want him to take much more damage if you want him to still be alive.
I'm at half HP too.
Yeah, you guys are starting to get battle worn.
Well, I'm going to switch back to my sling and
You guys want to try and listen at this door?
yeah.
Sure.
Okay, do it. Give me another roll. Oh my gosh. Stickbeard? Okay.
Weird jack shit.
Oh, I could have been rolling my hear noise instead of listening to doors this whole time and using my rogue numbers.
Yes, yes, rogue numbers, yes. Is it 2 out of 6?
Yeah, that would have succeeded.
Okay, Guilford. You don't hear anything beyond this door. However, from the south, you can start hearing a stirring getting louder. Loud enough to where you think it is a large party. It seems distant now, but at the moment, you can hear, and it is slowly getting louder as you're spending time down here.
Okay. There is a large group coming this way from the other direction. How about we go through this door and hang out on the other side of it?
That sounds like a good idea to me. I say blithely and aware.
So I guess I'm going to open this door.
Okay.
Come in very far because I can't see anything.
Whew.
I will wait until they come in before I close the door after.
Okay, so Vothig walks in and is like, this place smells terrible. And yeah, you guys notice it too. It's like a very astringent smell. And there is a vat.
A vat of what?
Some kind of it's not a green liquid, but it is some kind of liquid, and when you look in, what you see floating to the top is red sprinkly dust.
Red sprinkly dust. Do I have an idea of what that might be?
It's like the goblin explosive. This, like, what's floating to the and like as you watch it, kind of burbling and boiling, like more red powder just kind of floats to the top.
Hmm.
Roll
Are they
inte-
making
roll intelligence.
are they making weapons here? What's going on here? Hey.
This is whatever that red stuff is that's really explosive. That you are witnessing the process of how it's being made.
Hmm.
Are there any like jars or pots? Like, is there a vessel that we can take some of this liquid with us?
Yeah, sure. You want to take the liquid and the red powder with it too, or just like, try and skim it off where red powder isn't lifted yet.
Trying that.
So
Very, very, very excruciatingly carefully.
to not get any red powder in.
To not blow anything up in my own face, yes.
Okay.
As much as I am used to being burned, this just looks like bad news if we don't treat it with some respect.
Yeah.
Probably a good call. Oh, and you guys decided to shut the door.
I tried to shut the door. I guess
There it
you
is.
reopened it.
Hmm.
It would not let me get into the room if I didn't open the door. I wasn't allowed to move my pawn in there. Sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you're looking around, and in these crates over here, you see like racks of, or yeah, they're kind of like open crates. Um, there are racks of red powder, and they are kind of moist. Um, you would assume this is like the drying. It dries in here, or it's some kind of drying rack.
Interesting.
Oh, I was
The
kind of
noises
hoping.
the noises are getting significantly louder. You're pretty sure they're minutes away.
They'll never find us in here. What are these things? It looks like a box. Box?
Crack one open. See what we got. Like, here, I'll help you lift the lid.
Oh, wait. So those crates are drying racks.
Hmm. Is there any
Okay.
finished product?
So what you see is like in each tray is red dust. And with some of that goop that you just scooped up in a jar, um, it's kind of evaporating off of it.
Hmm. So it's probably the powder itself that's the explosive.
Most likely.
Well, we could set a trap for whatever's coming towards us.
All right, let's get on it. Let's spread all this stuff at the base of the door. Get a torch ready to throw over there.
Maybe we do that more out in the hallway because I don't want a cave in to trap us in the room.
Or it could just spread less. Problem with
True.
doing it in the hallways, we'd have to go out there in plain sight of whatever's coming towards us.
You're pretty sure that if you left shortly, you could make it back to the entrance before they came from the south. They don't sound like they're that close, but you would have to like leave very shortly.
Yeah, let's put a bunch in the hallway and then light a fuse as we're leaving, as we're retreating towards the. Does that sound like make one of those little lines like in the movies, and
Oh, right.
pile a bunch in the hallway, cause a cave in.
Yeah, I'll pick up one of the racks. Drying racks.
Okay.
And I guess leave post haste. Oh, I can't see anything.
All right. Do you want to just put it like right here?
They're coming from the south.
Oh, they're coming from the south.
Yeah.
Okay. So put it down like here, and then cause a cave in.
Sounds good. So I laid the drying racks down around here. We lead a trail to about here, and we wait to light it until we hear people there,
Yeah.
and then we run.
Oh no, where's Vathik?
Yeah. Where is Boxing?
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Behind us. Sorry.
Hey, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, you hear like a door open, and you're like, that's probably 2 rooms over. And then you hear another door violently open, and you can kind of hear, the stone grind a little bit, and you're like, okay, that's probably in the next room. And then, yeah, you hear the door connected to this corridor open from the south and echo, and just like a whole bunch of sounds. And, okay, you pathetic pieces of goblin, we got dwarves in here. Take them all out. Take them out. And it's just a bunch of, yeah, dwarves suck. Yeah, goblins are better in every way than dwarves. Yeah.
Light it.
Light it up.
Fucking assholes.
Boom. Yeah, you guys cause a cave in. So cave in here. I'll just get some rectangles here. We'll just
But there was no treasure down there.
Boom. All right.
and there are some like crushed goblin bodies under the debris. And yeah, then there's just silence. With the occasional like, help, I'm trapped. Ah.
Well, since we've done that, do you want to continue looking down this hallway before we go? I don't think we're going to have problems from the south.
There were there are other passageways behind you as well. But
Oh.
yeah, I don't want you guys to overlook the where you killed those other 2 goblins. They were standing in passageways that led to doors.
Oh, yeah.
But,
we're right here.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to take a look in this one. North one. Hello. Oh.
yeah, what you have found in here is some potions.
Ooh.
Along
What
with
kind of potions?
Well, there is one potion. So like a lot of them seem inert, but one potion off the shelf is it's very condensed. It feels like it wants to kind of explode out of the glass, and it is a
Hmm.
yeah, it is a cloud-like liquid.
Why do we keep running into things that want to explode?
All right. Who wants it?
I guess I'll grab it, but I want
Go
to,
for it.
take it back and identify it first.
Uh,
I don't just drink potions I come across.
Wait, is it the same color as the paste we were scraping up?
oh no 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 no.
Okay. This is
Some of that
something else.
is some of that is in here too, though. Like it looks like this is a place where that stuff is either stored or maybe created. This place does have a stove and a workman's bench, along with other kind of components and stuff to look for.
I guess if there's any of those what look like finished sort of explosives, can gently pack those away.
There is one contraption that you see has like a series of um, glass balls that have red powder in them. It's an open mechanical device of some kind, but it looks like it's like it needs to be worked on or whatever. But because it's like not quite put together, but you would assume it's a bomb of some kind.
Hmm. Might be worth taking with. All right. I'm gonna pick it up carefully, and
There's seems to be some notes in Goblin that are instructions.
We can read those back at camp.
Yeah. But they look like ways to make the explosive, ways to prepare the steps for the explosive. Um,
mm,
but on the back of it looks like that they wrote on the back of something, because on the back of the scrolls is like some kind of language you can't understand. But yeah, the goblins grabbed whatever paper they could find. It seems. I will say this: there are three mystery parchments
Right?
that you find.
Uh, we've got a guy that likes mystery parchments back home. Grab him.
Yeah, Zonrot can read those. Well, if they are indeed magic scrolls, Zonrot could read them. If they're not, then you'll have to go with a different approach. But the most likely culprit
Oh,
is their magic scrolls.
and if they're not, I mean, toilet paper is in short supply in this.
yes, yes.
So regardless, we'll grab them.
Okay, and that's basically what's in here. Just the small workbench, some mechanical devices. There's like a bunch of liquids. Looks like a way to make whatever liquid is in that vat over there. Seems to be related. And also, yeah, this one potion, it's kind of like set to the side, like not part of the workstation, almost like a decoration. And that's the potion that, like, when you grab it, it almost kind of wants to explode out of the glass. Like, you feel intense pressure.
Alrighty. Well, loot has been obtained. Let's get out of here and go to the other one.
Yeah. So down here, open up this door. Oop, you got it.
In here, the door actually gets stuck a little bit open, and when you open it up, there's some random parchments kind of on the floor, and yeah, it's a dusty cobweb filled library, and the shelf closest to the door looks like has been ransacked. It's probably where they got the paper.
All right. We will also ransack it for paper.
So you guys are just kind of grabbing anything that looks special.
Yes, I guess we are.
And after we're done with the special stuff, we'll get the normal stuff.
Well, I mean, like, when you take it all, like, this is like volumes and volumes. There's no way you'd be able to take it all back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll take as much as a horse can carry.
Okay. Well, first things first, you can't read any of the languages here. Nothing you can figure out. I forget, do thieves have the read language in this game, or is that next edition?
I got it.
Oh, you do? Oh, great.
It's pretty terrible at level 1. Oh, maybe that's not until first edition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, either that or I forgot to add it.
I'm looking at Thief right now just to double check. I could be thinking of later editions too. Because yeah, I know that's kind of standard, but no, it is not standard. Okay, never mind. Oh wait, read language. Oh, thief of a 4th level or higher can read. I see.
So one of these days.
Yes. But for now, yeah, you're just as puzzled. So, they all seem to be written in the same language. There are some that aren't. Those look special. They seem to be written in some kind of, I don't know, similar to the language that's written on the mystery parchments that you have. 3. So we'll say you find a total of. Yeah, let me roll it. You find 5 more. 5 more of these scrolls that look markedly different. There is one, what appears to be a tome of some kind. It is the biggest book in this room, and it is full of words that you can't recognize, and that's also kind of special.
Okay.
And then, among the cobwebs, as you walk to the back of the room, I
don't have a torch, so I can go there, but you're not going to be able to see anything.
You have a lantern.
No, he specifically isn't because he's invisible.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you notice there is what looks to be some kind of trophy piece. It has been broken. but under the debris, and it looks recently vandalized too, based on like how old the wood on the surface is and how old the wood how new recent the cracking looks. So recently this was destroyed, but underneath the debris, it is a sword, a short sword, and sheath that is in pristine condition. Like you pull it up and the cobwebs just fly off. And it says in Dwarvish. Hold on. Checking my encyclopedia.
The other side.
Goblin Bane.
I think we want that.
Yeah, we need to give it to a halfling.
Yeah, at least. Although, what kind of sword did you say it was? A short sword?
It is a short sword.
And is that the only thing we find
Oh!
in the general vicinity?
You're dwarves. Roll intelligence.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You guys unsheath the sword, and like using your infravision, you can see the runes on the side of the sword, and immediately like know, yes, it was forged with this dwarven blessing. Because here's the thing. In the world of Corum, our setting, the setting you're in, dwarves can't use magic, like cast spells, but they can imprint magic onto artifacts. But that's usually like master smith stuff. Stickbeard, you got a long way to go before you can even try and do stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But that
I am very much in awe of this work, that's for certain.
right, this was made by a master. It is of the highest crafts dwarf ship.
Aaron, would you be all right if I held on to this for the time being?
Oh, go for it.
All right. And I will quote unquote equip it.
Okay, so it is a small cutlass-like sword where only one edge is sharpened, with kind of with a very fancy-looking black leather and golds, possibly golds, sheath. The hilt is also of a matching gold, and black leather handle in gold, and the blade itself is like this orangish kind of blade, and the runes, when you can see them in the light, are of a slight red, but they require infravision to see. Like, Guilford, you holding the torchlight up to it, you can't see it. But like, you guys can see it, and it is a short sword +1, but a short sword +3 against goblins.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Does that plus go into attack or damage?
Both.
Oh wow. Hot.
And because we're close to the 3-hour mark, I will, I'll say, like, you guys are starting to hear the rousings of the dungeon again. You're pretty sure that you could investigate one more room before another side of reinforcements come along, and you would be forced to retreat.
All right.
Because after all, you're in their homeland, and there are like way more goblins than you guys. Also, your orc is
Yeah,
taken.
but we have way more humans than they do.
It's true. Yes, you
That's
have a
true.
lot more humans than they do. But no, also Vothig is taking damage. Therum is taking damage. Like, you guys have spent. I mean, you've only spent about 4 hours down here, but it has been a grueling 4 hours. And also, you got to go like an hour and a half back through the rain. Like, so, yeah.
Back to camp.
Right.
Yeah.
So one more room, guys. So if you go down towards the east, you will notice there. Unless you guys just want to retreat now, but I'll give you time. Metagame here. You have time for one more room.
All right. I'm going down here.
To the east.
Oh. There's 3 more rooms.
Okay, so the western passage down that way, you know that leads. That's where the goblins ran. So that leads to like another area.
That would be east.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, but north and south, those look more like doors that are local.
Okay. Let's go north, I guess. Oop. Ooh, looks like a library of some sort. Or a dining
Other
room.
one? Oh yeah, could be a dining room.
So this actually is the storage area. There is a whole bunch of liquids. There's some like dried explode. Yeah, there's the. I didn't get the red barrel icons out, but I can if you want. Here, have some red barrels. Come on, I said.
Some red barrel.
I said have some. Oh right, I'm on the wrong thing. I said have some red barrels. There we go. But this is another storage area. But it's got, the a various amount of chemicals. Oh, and it has small little bags with a fuse coming out of them. And you can see that there's like a small amount of explosive in those leather bags.
How small are these bags? Are they like something you can throw?
They're the size of a billiard ball.
Oh,
Okay, I'll take a couple, I guess.
Take a couple, okay.
How many could I? Well, no, my backpack's already half full with shit. God, how much am I carrying? Oh well. And try and take a couple as well.
Okay.
I will also take a couple.
Okay. And there is another potion that's just kind of tucked away down here. Just kind of off to the shelf. Again, it looks more like it isn't part of the equipment, like something just kind of laying about off to the side.
No label.
No label, but hold on. Searching my mental palace. The potion's just like this mysterious object that is ever changing in your hand and doesn't really like. It's not rendering. Yeah. So okay, yeah. So this is it's blood red. And it's warm to the touch, and it has a slight pulse.
Oh. Probably a healing potion. You should drink it.
And with that, you guys go west.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Back to the outside.
Abandoned ship or cave complex.
Back to the overworld map. And actually, you know what? I'll just put you home. You guys get home with no complications. And with a few new objects, you have, whatever seems to be like, used to be some kind of old timey lab or whatever, and the goblins are using it for their explosives workshop. That's the impression you got of that area. So whatever items you want to add to the hall, go ahead. Like the mystery potions or the mystery scrolls. Also, put the short sword in there. I know that like one of you is probably going to call dibs, but it's good to have like that
That's
known.
fine.
Yeah, and if like you guys aren't playing, maybe someone else wants to use the goblin bane.
Can I? Yes, I can. There we go.
Are you editing it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, put the mystery cloudy potion in there, and then like the goblin bomb looking thingy.
You have 2 potions, yeah, and oh yeah, you also got 6 of those goblin hand grenades. Wow, that's a magic card. Wow. As soon as I said it, I was like, that is a magic card.
And there was like an actual bomb, mechanical bomb looking thing, right?
Oh
too.
yes, you also have that. Yes. And then you had you'd found a total of 8 scrolls. 3 of those scrolls have instructions on how to make goblin explosive. Oh,
I have a feeling these explosives could come in handy if we ever decide to take out the Kraken.
you're reading. You're reading it, and it looks like part of the red dust or whatever. There's a mineral that you have to mine. Let the mineral soak in the solution, and that's what filters out the red explosive bits. But yeah, the liquid. You guys are pretty sure that you could figure out how to remake the liquid, but you're going to need to mine this mineral if you want the explosive. But you figured out a huge part of it. Oh, also, yeah, you stole their instructions, so that's going to make it harder for them. You took the recipe.
Haha! Fiendish we are.
Oh, we forgot to leave our calling cards.
Okay, well, unless there's any, so like I think that's all the bookkeeping. Unless there was anything else you guys wanted to go over. Okay, then I will say thank you all for playing.
Yeah, thank you.
And
yeah, thanks for running.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was definitely more of a dungeon crawl this time, but it was fun.
Yeah. And thank you, chat, for watching. If you wanted to keep up on all Serious Industry streams, the best way to do that is to give this channel a follow. Alternatively, you can join us on Discord, Facebook, and Twitter, where we do stream announcements. There's also the website, shatteredempire.net. Shattered Empire is a post-apocalyptic interstellar synthwave-fueled tabletop RPG. If you go to the website right now, you can get the free alpha. The free alpha has everything you need to make a Shadowrun character, or Shattered Empire character. And if you're a crafty enough GM, the alpha has everything you need to make a campaign. So check that out. This is Abacus Fish, signing off.